Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon. We are back for Black Clover, episode 7. I actually recorded ahead before because I was busy for the last week, so I kind of had like almost 2 weeks, I think, without recording. So, in last episode we met. Well, not met, but we had Asta going to the Black Bulls, I believe they were called, and meeting all of the people there, and we got all their names. Unfortunately, I forget all of them except for Yami. So hopefully, as time goes, we'll develop with those characters, and I'll be able to remember their names better. I remember I feel like the dude with the baseball bat who is prominent in that episode is like right on the tip of my tongue. I want to say it was like Magna, and then he was like baseball, so I thought it was like baseball something. Like it wasn't like Magna Swing or Magna. Maybe it wasn't even Magna. Now I'm doubting myself. I don't know, but I'm sure we'll hear their names again and we'll get refreshed. If not, I'll go back to the previous episode and make a list. That way, I'll remember. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, last episode we met all them. We didn't see at all. I don't think, or did we? Was that the episode we saw the one scene with like the stuck up guy that said you're just from the boonies, you don't fit or something? That might have been that episode too. So maybe we saw like a quick glimpse. I can't remember if that was that episode or the episode before, but um I'm looking forward to seeing the shenanigans that the Black Bulls get up to. I'm looking forward. We had the princess too, who seemed very sweet and like a good person in the first time we saw them during the testing, but then she seemed very cold and like mean rich girl kind of status the second time we saw her. So I wonder what's up with her. I wonder what her actual personality is going to be. Is she actually just nice, or is she only nice, or tamed and stuff like that when she's near her? I think she called him brother, who was talking down to her, where I felt bad for her, and then she started talking down to Asta, and I was like, well, I don't know what to believe about this girl. So I don't know. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this episode because I'm liking the show. So let's get into it. As you guys know, I am doing timer-based stuff now, so there's going to be a timer in the corner. That corner, yes. That you guys can sync your footage with mine, so you guys are going to have to pull up the episode. I'm sure you know by now. So get that ready, because we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. TV Tokyo. There'll also be a little 8-second clip to help you sync up with the with my footage and everything, just in case my countdown wasn't perfect. Yep, we get this little intro stuff again. But yeah, I tried to do that little 8-second clip just to help sync because I've watched other stuff where I was like a little bit off sync and it like triggered me, like even like a few seconds for some reason for me when I'm watching full length reactions like that. Yeah, Asta got his outfit too. Yeah. And then that like girl got him changed or something, didn't she? The busty drunk. What was her name? Uh it's funny how I can't remember their names, but I can remember aspects about them. Like busty drunk girl, and then we have the short food lover, the baseball guy, the fat giant that doesn't talk, um, the kid that just loves to fight. I remember aspects of them. I just can't remember their names. He looks pretty bland. Oh, yes. That girl is just in her underwear. Is that just how she always dresses? Or is this just because they're at home? He's so loud. I love it. Sumimasen said? Oh yeah, the girl. That's right. Yeah. It's so weird. Wasn't she like so innocent before? Unless I'm mixing her up with another person. I don't think so though. Do opening time. And I watched this for the first time last episode, I think, but now I get to watch it again. Is this different actually? The other new recruit. Maybe I only saw it once. Hopefully this isn't a new one. Well, I'm watching it, so oh well. No, okay, I remember that scene with flying, standing on the broom. We're good. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I think I talked about that last episode where we had the baseball guy, the girl who just called Asta an insect, and then Asta riding on the broom together. So I wondered if they're gonna be like big parts together. And then she looks all like such like sad imagery and stuff like that in the opening. But I have no sympathy for her. She called my man Asta an insect. He's a good kid. Leave him alone. Hmm. Yeah. Good opening. The birds. Are they gonna be the true evil plot in this story? Oh, isn't it depressing? How small and filthy it is. Ah, did he not even have that? Yeah, okay. Aw. I think you need to do a little bit of cleaning though, bro. Yep. Yeah. I hate cleaning my room, but I can respect that he's never had a room, so he's just excited to make it his own. By the way, I'm a little bit triggered that he was just wiping the wall where a cobweb was, and it was nothing was happening to it. That cobweb was invincible. Oh, yes. What a good guy. Oh, he's got it mostly clean. I suppose the window's broken too. Hopefully it's not too cold there. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get to see some maybe? Yep. Okay. Get to see getting his room too. Quiet as usual. Alright, so Yuno's gonna do some training. You gotta give respect to earn respect, in my opinion. Okay. The moon. Yuno's determination look. Determinating look. Yes. Oh, we're back here again. Interesting. He's trying to cut wood. Oh, he's getting a letter. Oh, from each of them, maybe? That's cool that magic can deliver. Oh. What about Asta? Oh, he didn't even read the one from Asta. Come on, man. Oh my god, they're just assuming. Sister Lily, say something! Yeah. Their faces. Aww. Yeah, because they're a small village where, like, pretty much no one has passed from there, I think, wasn't it? Did no one ever become a magic knight, or did no one ever become wizard king from there? I can't remember. Maybe both. Oh, the first morning in your own room. I like his reaction when he woke up. Yeah, it wasn't a dream. He's kind of like shocked being in a new place. That was like a good reaction to waking up. Oh my god, he just cracked that pillar. Was that cracking it already? Oh, is it like a magically shifting house? The base itself changes shapes. What? Okay. I guess that's why all it looks like a bunch of separate houses connected. Do they like shift around for some reason? Okay. Shroomsta! Mr. Sunglasses! Magna. Was that what I said? I can't remember his last name though. I can't remember if Magna's even what I said at the beginning. She is just somehow plowing down chunks of that cake and it was not getting any smaller. I wish I had magic cake like that. No, I'm not done yet. He's such a creepy dude. I'll kill you. Oh no. At first I thought it was the real big dude. But no, it was Yemi. What? Mr. Yemi's hobby? What? Oh no. Just dropping this crappy job on him. He's shaking so much. Oh my god. I like how they both ran too. He's like, I don't even know how to deal with this. Oh my god, that was over the top. What the heck are they doing? Oh, it's her. Yeah. I love the sound of that. She's gonna walk right by. Oh, or not. Disrespectful. Noelle Silva. So why are you here? If Asta's so below you. Oh. Okay, cool transition. Um so why? Why are you here, Miss Royalty? Oh my god, Asta. Don't let her push you around. That's oh my god. I love how Magna's just on his side already. They're just bros. Okay. I love how Magna's even scared. What? Does she not have good control yet? Oh, damn. The language. No, she can't control her magic enough yet. She didn't mean to do that, I think. Oh! She's gonna leave? Hmm. Wait, so why is she there? Jeez. She did not act like this with her brother. Alright, so. Is she just gonna go somewhere else, or is she still in the Black Bolts? I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I don't understand. She training her magic, and of course. Oh, jeez. Oh, she can't hit her target. Yep. Is that why she got sent to the worst squad? Is that her brother's punishment for not being able to hit the target or something? She didn't hear a scream? How could she not? Hmm. Hmm. Jeez. They're trying to make me feel bad for her now. After she was just a bitch. What am I supposed to do? I don't get it. No, I know. They're yeah. She had a hard life. She's portraying her hardships on others, trying to treat others like she's been treated. It's classic. Classic behaviors. Jeez. Oh. Reminds me of shoot. I feel like I've seen this show. Oh, I guess it kind of reminds me of I couldn't remember this in one of my other reactions too. The reincarnated one. Oh, okay, yeah. That's okay. That's all the people rejecting her. I think from the other squads. Okay. Oh, was there always lightning in it? Uh oh, her own magic is attacking her. Oh, what did he just like sense? Done taking a dump, back to bed. Oh, this is like from the opening. Already? Okay. Yeah, what I was saying before, the can't hit target reminds me of Darkness from that reincarnated anime. I can't remember the name. Um, but how she can't ever hit her target. That's basically it, but. Hmm. So she has potential for massive magic power, she just can't control it, right? Is Asta gonna use her. Is Asta gonna use his magic nullification to save her? Yep. Clearly. He just catches him. You came flying at the perfect time. Just. I'll throw you. Yeah, beyond your limits. Oh god. Pull out your sword! Pull out your sword! Pull out your sword! Yes! Oh. Simple as that, maybe? Or not quite? Catcher! Is it gonna be the spatial teleporter dude? Yep. I like how she just lands softly and he just gets drilled into the dirt, like, face first. Oh, so much dirt in your mouth, I'm sure. Oh, more of that. Uh, she thinks she's gonna get scorned, but. Ah. Already blushing. Oh, she said his name. You royal failure. Nice. Uh, the first time in her life she's been accepted, possibly. That girl needs to put some damn clothes on. That guy that talked about his sister nonstop. Jesus. Aww. Nice. Good stuff. And a rainbow! And that's the episode. Cool. That was a good one. Really fleshed out her character, I guess. In one episode, she went from. It's funny because I think in the. I think we've seen her 3 episodes in a row, right? The first one was her being talked down to by her brother. And then the next one was when she was talking down to Asta, and now we had her talking down to Asta, and then by the end of the episode, we see why she was talking down to Asta, and they worked through it and solved the issue in one episode. I guess technically two if you count the little bit she said at the end of last episode, um, but yeah, that's cool. Gosh, such a big sword. uh, this is, I do like surprise. I'm not gonna lie. I think I mentioned it before. When I first started this show, I was like a little like iffy, but I am really enjoying it. I was like another long running shonen, and I'm already watching two of those. Like, how am I gonna feel about this? But alright, so that is the episode totally done now, with the opening done now. I mean, the ending done now and everything too. But yeah, guys, good stuff. That was episode 7, right? Yeah. Um, but yeah, I guess to flush out what I was saying real quick during the episode that got cut up because I was trying to read and stuff like that, and not miss anything because sometimes I get to talking and I miss stuff. Like, I think I missed where in the beginning Magnus said a line that I skimmed while I was talking, and then I realized that I didn't really read it at all. I don't know if you guys ever have moments like that, um, but I'm pretty sure he was telling Asta to send a letter to his family, and then he did, you know. So that was really cool. I can go back and look real fast. Actually, was that? I think that was right after the opening, right? Because he got his room, right? Yeah, and he said they're your family, right? I'm sure they're worried about how things turned out, so make sure you send letters. Yeah, he did say that. Okay. But what I was saying was during the episode I was trying to mention when Noelle, trying to remember her name for sure. She's going to be an important character, I feel like. Noelle, Magna, Yami are all the names that we got this episode, I think. Um, Rulikas, I remember that. That was another one's name. I can't remember if that was first or last name, but I remember that. That just came to mind. Anyways, me and my name. Me and my remember names. But okay, so when Noelle was missing the tree over and over and over again, it reminded me of how Darkness kept missing in the name is so long. The reincarnated like comedy anime with Darkness, Aqua, and all them. I'm sure if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about with that much of a description. How Darkness can't like hit anything, you know. Um, so that just I don't know. Reminded me of that, I guess. I was trying to get that out during the episode, and I just kept getting distracted by reading subtitles, because, you know, subtitles. Reading is hard. Difficult stuff, man. But yeah, so basically, I also mentioned during the episode how it's kind of typical behavior, not typical, but it's a very common thing, it's not even just like a TV show trope, like, I'm sure it happens in real life, where people get treated a certain way, right? And then they treat other people the same way they were treated as a way to kind of make them feel like they have some control over their life, you know? Try to, you know, if people are going to make me feel this way, then I'm going to make other people feel that way. And maybe it brings them like a sense of relief or something, I'm not sure. But, it doesn't seem like she's really a bad person. She's just had a tough life because she grew up with. Well, she had. I don't know if tough life is the right word because she did grow up as royalty. She was mocked and stuff. I guess. Yeah, I mean, it was real like emotional distress. Like it wasn't like she was living on the streets, unable to, you know, afford food and suffered like that, you know. Like I'm sure she still lived in royalty, you know, but all of her family did not treat her well. So there's a lot of like emotional distress in her life and stuff like that. And and it just caused her to turn out this way. So she's, I guess the way we saw her with her brother, I think, was really her. And then when she was treating Asta like an insect and stuff, that was just putting on a face, and then now we got through it. Asta's the one that saved her, which is, pretty cool. I love how they just like nailed it right on the nose. They're like, if only we had someone that can nullify magic, and then Asta just goes flying into Yami's hand, and he's like, oh, perfect timing. But obviously the main character gets to shine in the end and save the girl and stuff like that. I wonder if there's ever going to be some kind of love interest between Asta and Noelle. I would say yes, there obviously is gonna be. But the way Asta was so adamant about sticking to his love of Sister Lily in the earlier episodes, I hope that, if anything, if they do want to do like a little bit of a love story there, I hope they make Noelle like Asta, and Asta just be he'd probably be completely clueless to it, and I'd really like it if he doesn't like feel the same way, and they do that weird like, we're never gonna talk about it, but oh, she's cute, I like her, and then she's like, oh, he's cute, I like him, kind of thing, and then they never, talk about it and come together or anything like that. I'd rather it be, one-sided, honestly. And on Noelle's side, while Asta is just sitting there going on about, like, Sister Lily and stuff, so, just because, I mean, granted, that being said, I'm rooting for the Asta, Sister Lily ship, mainly because I just respected that he was like, no, I've already vouched my love for Sister Lily, but there's really nothing that ties him down. It's not like him and Sister Lily are dating or anything, and there's, he can't cheat on her or something. It's, there's literally nothing there stopping him from, liking other women. So I don't know why I say that, but I just loved how devoted he was to his one girl, But yeah, that was always fun. But yeah, I don't know how those relationships are gonna turn out. I really liked Magna in this episode. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like him in the first episode he was in, when he was doing the initiation. He seemed like, in the first episode he seemed goofy, but still like a little bit one of those like fully yourself characters, but I think they fleshed him out a lot in this episode too. I loved how they were just running through the base and just doing all kinds of just random crap together. And I loved how it was Asta's first time, so Asta's kind of like freaking out and over the top, but Magna was like mirroring his like Asta's reactions too, and it was great. Like, I love how like they went to like the pen with the animals. Asta tried to feed him, and it just bit Asta, like just took off his whole like torso, and they both just ran away screaming. And like, you'd think that Magna was there long enough to really like know everything already, but I think he was just having fun, and how they were just like all, running through the halls together, just screaming with each other. and even how they both got scared of Noelle when she started doing her magic spell on them at the doorway. And, like, they both started, like, backing up, like, whoa! I love how, like, even Magna was scared of that. Like, I kind of understand why Asta was. For one, Asta didn't have the sword out. For two, Asta's, like, new to all of this, really. Even, like, he doesn't have any magic, but he didn't really have any way to fight except for his, like, raw physical strength since he got his grimoire, Plus, there's always that mentality of, like, don't hit a girl and stuff like that, and even just not even just don't hit a girl, but even they're just in the same squad, so they probably shouldn't really be like fighting like that. But I just loved how they both got like scared and backed up. Like, I would have understood Asta, but I'm surprised that like, I don't know, I feel like Magna with his experience and everything would have jumped in and like whipped out his bat and been like, "You want to go?" Or something like that. But it was just so much fun. I loved it. It was so funny. Um, but yeah, I mean, hearing Noelle's story threw me for some not feels. I won't say that, but it threw me in like a bunch of different directions, right? Because I'm like, I don't like when people push their experiences onto other people. Basically, what I was saying before about, how people treat, like, people treated her like crap, so then she treats other people like crap. Not a fan of that. Like, yes, I talked about it and I understood it, but I'm not a fan of it, right? Like, I feel like if if people talk crap to you and you had like a hard life or whatever, you shouldn't try to make other people's lives just as hard, right? You should understand what it feels like to go through that pain and not push it onto other people as well. So I don't know. So I'm a little bit against the way she treated him at first. So it was like starting, I liked her character in the first episode we saw her in, and then last episode we saw her, calling Asta an insect, and I was like, well, now I'm not gonna like this character. So then they had to like earn back me liking this character, which they did. I'm glad they turned it around in one episode. I don't think I would have been very interested in like a full arc of her. Like maybe she has this, bitchy attitude for like 6 or 7 episodes until something like that water ball happens, Asta saves her, and then her feelings are turned around. I'm glad we didn't have to deal with her personality being that way for too long, and now we can just have fun in the Black Bulls, a group of failures. But I love that too, how they're just, it's like the Magic Knights seem like they're supposed to be like this, like really, like royal and stuck up and like the best of the best and stuff like that. But they have like one group that's for like all the rejects to join, and I'm surprised that they're even like allowed to have that group. I also wonder, because the Magic Knights have been around for a long time, right? And these captains of these different squads. This is something I just thought about, which is interesting. The Magic Knights have been. I mean, the Wizard King has been around for generations. I'm guessing the Magic Knights weren't there from the very start, right? I'm sure the Wizard King stepped up and won and everything, and then went on to, be a hero in the books. And as the name Wizard King got passed down, I'm sure at some point it might have even been like the next generation down, or maybe the first Wizard King set it up. I don't know, but might have set up like the Magic Knight sort of thing. And basically, what I'm wondering is, have those like houses been there? Like the what are they called? Like the Golden Eagles? Was that one of them? Um, or was it the Golden Dawn? There was like, I think there was like something Dawn, something Eagles, um, and then Yammies, the Black Bulls, and then there was, a few others as well. Have those groups always been a thing and it's just passed down from generation to generation? Like, was there someone above Yami before, and then Yami became captain, and, maybe in, 30 years, Yami will retire and someone else will become captain, and it's passed down like that? Or is it just like they make a whole new group whenever, I guess it probably would be passed down, right? Because it's not like Yami gets old enough or he dies and then the whole group just disbands, right? What would happen to everybody else? I don't know. So I'm guessing like these groups have been passed down through the generations, with different leaders as they go. So basically, the whole thing that got me started on this is I'm very curious about the leader before Yami. Was he a lot like Yami, like one of like the failure mentality with like the goofiness or whatever of and the quirkiness of their group? Did Yami turn it into that, or did his has the Black Bulls always been like this? That's what I'm curious about. I'm sure with a long running show, there may be a point when we find out some history of the Black Bulls and maybe some of the other groups and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool. I think that would be just like a fun episode to even just have just one episode dedicated to story time about the history of the Black Bulls and stuff like that. And it doesn't have to be soon, but that would just be something cool to see eventually, but yeah, I mean, this was a really fun episode. I think that's really all I gotta say about it, though. Majority of it was just introducing Noelle into the scene, because we got introduction to everybody except her last episode, so now we got to really flesh out her character. I mentioned how she's prominent in the opening with Magna and Asta, so I'm wondering if those three are gonna be like a team or something. I don't know if they have like within the Black Bulls, if they have little like cliques and teams that go on missions or something together. Like honestly, I still don't even know what the Magic Knights do. Like I know they protect the continent or world or whatever from like the demon things from the beginning and stuff like that, and probably other threats too. But do they like go on just different missions to fight the demons? Like, I wonder what the story is going to turn into once Asta is trained up and stuff like that. Like they mentioned Yuno's going to be training, so I'm guessing Asta is going to be doing some training as well. But yeah, I guess the only other thing that I didn't really talk about was Asta getting his own room was really cool. I loved how Magna was like, "It's dirty and filthy. What do you think?" And expected a bad reaction, and then Asta's just like, "I love it. I have my own room." It's so like humbling because he's never had his own room before. He's always been living in less than wealthy means. Like we saw them, even though they look like they're not doing terrible, they are still eating potatoes every night and stuff like that, and they had like 5 different types of meals made out of potatoes because they were trying to savor or they were trying to like change up the taste because they can't really afford to have fancy meals and stuff like that. So um it was just really humbling seeing that reaction from Asta, which is really cool. He immediately started like cleaning it and stuff, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like when I got like my first car or whatever when I think I was 16. I got my license right when I was 16, and my parents pretty much. I think I pretty much used my parents' car, but they essentially let me have it, right? Like they got another car, and that one was mine. It was the one I drove to school every day and stuff like that. And I used to love it because it was mine. I could put my stuff in the glove compartment. It was like I've always had my own room, so I've never had a moment like that where I was like, oh my god, my own room. But getting my own car was kind of like that. I'd be outside washing it or whatever. I'd just be like enjoying that I had it. Obviously that wears off after a while. You get used to having it and stuff like that, but feels bad. I was just picturing that car too. My sister borrowed it one day and then totaled it that same day. I was so sad. But anyways, yeah. I mean, other than that, the shifting mansion is interesting. It reminds me of it's like a Harry Potter kind of thing, right? I haven't seen Harry Potter or read it in a long time, but didn't they have like shifting stairways and rooms and stuff like that in like the dorm area or something? I feel like I remember, but it reminded me of something like that when I heard about that. So I wonder what kind of antics they're gonna get up to with the shifting house. Why does it shift? Is there a story behind it? Is there any kind of lore? It's just something it does, whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's really all I gotta say, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying my content so you can see all the new content to come. And make sure you check out the description for Patreon. If you want to watch the next episode right now, on there's an early access option so you can see some more stuff from me sooner rather than later. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.